Hey guys, I'm just going to start by going over how to record attendance in RainMaker. First you select the attendance tab and then go down to attendance by roster, and you have to make sure that the date here is the correct date, and you then select the class that you want to record the attendance for and hit go. Below you'll see everybody who is assigned to these classes. It's as simple as just clicking on who attended. Click yes or click no. You can filter on somebody's name to find them in class, an easier way. If you were looking for Cindy Hillman, I'm clicking off of Danielle because that's my daughter. She was not in class. As soon as you erase it, it gives you the whole list again. If there's somebody that is not on this list for class and you need to add them, you do a search for their name here in the gray box. You select their name. And then it's going to ask you if you want to permanently add them, and you do. And then you hit continue. If you have another class, you have to log people in. You can select different roster. Again, check the date, select the class. It goes by day of the week. And then you'd hit go. And you can start this process all over again by just clicking yes or no whether these people were in class. It's that easy. And then to get out, you can hit the blue button up at the top. The next is the calendar. We are going to start recording all appointments here in the calendar for customers. You can click to see who, the information by double clicking on it. And this is what it looks like as far as appointments. The first time in, we're going to be calling them intro appointments. The next time in would be just a plain trial class. You have to select a resource, which I always put Dennis. You have to put in the person's name. And I'm going to show you how to do this for the very first time. Okay, so if you're booking somebody's appointment, you would double click. You would put a resource as Dennis. You would type in their name, and in this case I'll use Daria Davis just as an example. You hit the tab and it'll come up automatically and it'll say use this contact. You say yes. You would select what kind of appointment. If it's an intro, who set the appointment? I chose me. The date, the time you would change. Make sure you put AM or PM. And how long the class is. And then you'd hit save and OK. And there's Daria down there with her appointment. So I'm going to delete that since it's not a real appointment. You can click on somebody's appointment to view the information, and you can actually go right here to this link and it will show you a lot more information on the member. You can just ignore these pop-ups. They ask questions and we can't turn them off. So here's the full view of the Jennifer L's appointment, or rather her membership file. It says she's on a trial membership. It says how many classes she purchased and how many she has remaining, 3 of 3, when it expires. And it also has a section where you could add notes, and this is really helpful if you guys could start recording your notes in here about what the member's goals are. All information or conversations that you had with the member would be really helpful if we could get them recorded in here, so that you guys don't have to tell us on Facebook what happened on a particular night with a customer. So you would type in all of your notes here and save it, and then Dennis and I can view it at any time. So that is, you hit OK. And just to show you the rest of the screen, there's a lot of information on here. If you go further down, it shows emails that I may have sent them. It shows text messages that I may have sent them. There's the SMS log as the text messages I may have sent them, so you could see the conversations, the email history. So it's a lot of information. You don't necessarily need to know all of, or even access all of this information, but just to show you that the system is pretty thorough with what we can do. Over here for assigned classes is where we can assign a particular class to somebody so that when we call them up in the roster, their name will appear. So if we get out of here now, we'll hit home or reports. Actually, going over to reports, there's different member reports. I don't foresee anybody having to run these unless it's somebody like Chrissy or Jen who's helping us with a project. So hitting home, we're back to the main screen, and now we're going to go over employee time clock. You would select your name, enter your passcode that you use to get into RainMaker, and then hit login. So here you can see that Carrie is currently clocked out, and we're going to hit clock in, and it brought me back for some reason to the screen to log in again. So we're gonna type in her password, hit login. She was clocked in again for some reason, but anyways, this is what it'll look like, and you're gonna hit clock in, and it will show up there in the green, you are currently clocked in. And then what you can do when you come back in at the end of your shift to log back in, you'd select your name once again and your password and log in, and then it'll say you're currently clocked in and you can clock out. You can see down below her hours. It's 1 minute since I clocked her in and out. That's it for this presentation. Any questions, let me know. Thanks.